This is the Gerber MP600 bladeless. Gunk from shirts. Probably owned this thing for almost a year now. I bought this one specifically so I could take it to school. It doesn't have a blade in it. File. Small flathead. Biggest flathead. The little flathead. This one also has a bottle opener on it. Pair of scissors. Pretty nice. That's all the ones in that one. Over here it has a Remgrit saw, this is the only thing I ever really got in trouble for. And you can actually pop it out. There's just a little spring right here. And it's hard to put back in there. There. You can take that off. That's supposed to be in case the TSA, or I think it's the TSA, they have an issue with it. You can just pop it off, throw it in the garbage, and they won't confiscate your tool. Now, their excuse for confiscating mine at my school was, what does this look like far away? Well, I said, it looks like a saw. But they argued with me about it. Oh well. It has Phillips, which you can get a bit kit for this and replace well, you don't replace it, but a bit adapter goes on here, and it's a standard 1/4 size bit, and you can carry around a bit kit and use any standard size bit. That's the same tool. And then a can opener. It has no edge to it, so it's basically useless. It's a one-hand opening. I can't do it because of my camera. You can take these off and pull the pliers out if you want to change out the plier head, which you can buy the flathead version of this, or stub nose. I don't know what the heck they're called, but it's not the needle nose, which is what this one's supposed to be. Although they're not very needle nose like. These are carbide cutters, but from what I've seen, this is the same set I've used this entire time that I've had them, and there are barely any marks in them. Has 3-inch measurements. I've never really had to use that too much. They did come very smooth. I know some multi-tools you have to break in, but these ones I really didn't have to break in. A lot of people have rusting problems with these. This hasn't rusted once. I do hate these though. These little screws, because you can't tighten the tools if you need it or anything. You have to send it to Gerber and have them do it. I asked them through email what kind of tool I could use, and the guy just wouldn't tell me. I know can't remember what it's called. I have one of the bits, but every bit that I bought, I went to Menards and tried buying these. The biggest bit I could find still didn't fit. I'm pretty sure you can modify the bits to fit, but I just don't have a Dremel. I thought these were going to break really easily because they're plastic, but I used this thing as a hammer and no problems whatsoever. The sheath has multiple mounting points. You can mount it like this on your hip. You can mount it like this, upside down if you want it higher up on your body, or you can mount it upside down by this. I find it makes it easier to let the multi-tool slide out. And I thought I was going to hate this sheath, but it's actually not that bad. Yeah, it does pick up a bunch of crap right here from shirts and other stuff, because I don't have a shirt that color, that dark green. This was like a styrofoam kind of stuff. You can see it's from the screws being on there. I like to put a lot of pressure on it so it doesn't fall out. that's left indents in it. It's a pretty nice sheath. This part was made in China, but this is entirely made in America. Now, a lot of people don't like Gerber because they're Chinese-made stuff. Well, this proves that they're making good stuff, but only by the American-made stuff. Leatherman has multi-tools with the replaceable bits. I bought the rebar, and it said 154 cm. Well, it wasn't. It just busted right away. I was trying to cut a spring, not too bad. Probably like, I don't know what it's called, but it was kind of a bigger spring, birthier. It's a bigger spring. I tried cutting it, and it dented the wire cutters so bad I could not use them no more. It would catch the pliers, and they wouldn't be able to open all the way. I did the same thing with this, and there's nothing wrong with these. Same set, no problem. I like these ones better because each one has 3 sides. You can use those first and then say, oh, those got screwed up, we can go to the next one. The Leatherman, you have one side, and then you have to pay like $15 to get another pair. No, it's ridiculous. These are like $9, and they basically last forever. Look at how wide these open. Leatherman gets up there too. You know what? Actually, I'm going to grab the Leatherman. Here it is. This is the Leatherman. This is one hand opening. This you can put that thing out pretty quickly. With this, you have to slowly open it. Messed up my camera when I went to get up. Sorry. Now these are pretty nice tools. But as you can see, it has no cutters in it. Why? Because I had to remove them. They would catch. This was $60, this was $50. The ones with the knives on this one, for the Gerber MP600, are like 40 some bucks. I've seen them as low as 25. This thing, $60, and it comes with a leather sheath. And it doesn't even go in there properly. Here, I'll show you. Where is the leather sheath? Here it is. Look, this is the sheath you get with the Leatherman. This is the sheath you get with the Gerber. This one, I do not like. I hate it. I get it's tiny, it's supposed to be nice, it's supposed to be retro. But, look. This is how easy it is to put in this one. You just slip it in, close it, you're done. Don't even have to worry about it. This one, you have to close it. And you have to move this thing out of the way. Imagine if this is on your waist. You have to move that out of your way. Just for it to not even go in there properly. Because look. Now if it hangs up like it does. Well, of course now it doesn't want to do it on the camera. But sometimes it'll hang up and you have to sit there and fidget with it to put it back. I mean, I wish Gerber would have put one of these snaps on there, but they didn't. And I don't hate on Leatherman. First Leatherman I had, which wasn't this one, the first one I had was the, can't remember what it was called, but it was like their cheaper models. It wasn't the Rev. It was the Hangman or something like that. I can't remember. But it was the one with the saw, and it was the outside openable one. Terrible. I bought it from Dick's Sporting Goods. It's terrible. This one, I'm already having problems with it. Because of those freaking cutters. Other than that, this is a pretty nice one. I have mine broken in and everything. You can see right here, they'll come in. That's not from me. That's not from use. That's from me having a tool and using it and trying to close this, and it would get caught and it would scratch it up. And it does it on both sides, only that one's a bit more bad. I don't like the spring pliers. I hate them. That's why I like the Gerber MP600, which is what I'm reviewing, over the spring ones. I brought this one for comparison, so I guess I'll throw this review into along with the Gerber. Moral of the Gerber, this Gerber is great. The MP600 bladeless, great. There is a bladeless variant of this one, but I do not have it. This has a saw, a blade, and a file. I'll get to the file on this one. It's bad, just for future reference. File on this one, I absolutely love it. There's nothing I don't like about this file. I mean, they could have did what they did on this one and put the stuff on the bottom so you could like cut nails and crap, but who's really going to be cutting nails with this? Even if you do, I'm pretty sure these wire cutters up here could handle it. They've taken a lot. Cut through sheet metal with these. No problems. But yeah, this one, out of 1 out of 10, or not 1 out of 10, from 1 to 10, this would definitely be like an 8.5, maybe even a 9. And I believe these are crimpers down here, but somebody's going to have to correct me on that. And I like how the tools come out individually. That on this, they do not. You have to fiddle with it. Sorry guys, short of breath. But yeah, if you have a choice between these two, go with this. Go with this one. Get the Gerber. Gerber just seems better. Don't get a Chinese Gerber. Get the Gerber MP600. It can be the bladeless. It can be the regular one. Just get this one. Now, if you're going to spend more money and get a Leatherman, do not buy this one. Get like a Surge or New Wave, because the Waves had the replaceable ones. But I don't know. I have to try them. They might be as crap as this. This has a serrated blade, which I really like. I got mine pretty sharp. I had to sharpen it. This one's same thing, bit kit. See, they don't come out separate like this one. You can get a bit kit for it, just like the Gerber. I believe it takes standard bits. I don't think it's them 2D things. Can opener, I don't have any nails. Can opener on this one's actually useful because it has sort of an edge to it. This is a wire stripper down here. This is the saw. I do not like the saw on this thing. It's so tough to get in and out, and it pulls everything out with it. For the bladeless model of this, you can't actually carry it, say, in an airport or a high school, like I do with this one, because it still has this awl thing. This thing over here. And not that. Come on. Sorry. Has this. You can't carry that in high school. You will get in so much trouble with that. I'm pretty sure you can't carry that in an airport either. And it still has the saw too, I believe. And I think it has scissors. So yeah, you can't carry this one if it's a bladeless model, which this one isn't. And the bladeless model is like 60-some bucks. I think it's like, yeah, it's like 60-some, $67. Has a pretty nice blade on it. I mean, I like it. It's really sharp. I sharpen mine. I'll do a review on my sharpener, which I messed up some knives with. I don't know if that's user error or not. But yeah, I do not like this file. I like this part of it because that's a pretty cool idea. And I don't like this. Because right here, I don't know if it's just mine or if it's all the rebars. There's a little lip right here. And it picks up a bunch of crap and you can't clean it out. Because then it picks up more crap from what you're trying to clean it with. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. There it goes. You see that right there? All that crap. I didn't even file that much stuff with this. Flathead, all, and then a bigger flathead. But yeah, don't get this one. I kind of want to get the larger version of this one. I don't remember what that one's called. I'll have to think about that one again. I think it's, God, I don't even want to try to think what the name is. But I don't like this one. The rebar is not that good. It's not worth the 60 some dollars. Maybe I would pay 30 or 40 for this, but not 60. Go and get a used one. I'm pretty sure you could find one. They're not that good. Spend more money on the Leatherman. And like the Gerber, has proprietary screws. You can't loosen these or tighten these or nothing. So you can't properly clean it out. I mean, this one was not smooth when I first got it. I had to work at it to get it this loose, and I had to oil it and everything. Yeah, you can see these screws pick up a lot of crap. That's from it being in this. Even in this, it still gets all that muck in it. And you can see all these ones lost their coating and everything, and this is starting to lose its coating. It's just not that good. This one's way better. I mean, you can get a Kydex sheath made for both of these. I've seen them on eBay. I want to get one made for this. But if it was a battle between these two, this one wins. And I've beaten the crap out of this one. I mean, this would be they could have improved. I mean, the file is eh. The wire cutters were just terrible. Saw, it's just too small to use. Phillips, it's decent. Serrated blade, it's pretty good. Regular blade, pretty good. The locks, strong. Same with this one. But these ones are metal. Flathead, eh. I never use the awl. Whoever uses one. I mean, I'm not some outdoor survivalist, and I'm not going to pretend to be one, so I don't use it, and I don't sew, so yeah. This one I'd give probably a 4 out of 10. I mean, keep in mind, this one was like a 9. This is a 4. I really don't like this one. Leatherman really needs to step up their game. I need to get one of the newer Leathermans and try to do a review on that one. I want to get the Surge and the other one. I can't remember what the other one is. The TTI something. It's a titanium version of a Wave, and I need to get that one. But I didn't have the $179 to throw around. But yeah. This one is smaller. Went on the belt. Oops. You have to put it in there a certain way, too. Both of these, you have to put them in a certain way. Oops. Jesus. I mean, yeah. In comparison, this one's bigger, but this one's worth it more. And it's also cheaper than the bladeless version of this one and the regular version. The regular version of this one is $25, $30. Eh. 4, 9. This one came in regular packaging. I think you can get these in boxes. This one I got in a box because I ordered it from Amazon. But yeah, this one's better. This one's eh. Well, see you guys.